guys, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new here. So if you don't watch this on your phone and you're watching it on TV and my head is filling your screen right now, but I filmed a little video over the past couple of weeks with the help of my little one, and I realised I haven't actually done an intro. So here's my intro. This is going to be like a super quick video, but I figured that if you're in the UK like me, then you're in the middle of, well, actually at the beginning of summer holidays right now. I know it can be really hard to keep the little ones occupied, and it can get super expensive, especially if you've got multiple children. So I wanted to share some ideas with you that I'll be using and have been using to keep my little one entertained. Most of it you can do for free with just toys or cardboard boxes, and anything else that kind of is paid for, I've tried to keep under £10, but it's actually a lot cheaper than that. But I've tried to keep it under £10, at least it is in my area, which is in Staffordshire. Yes, hopefully just gives you some ideas. I hope you really enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up if you like it, and if you haven't subscribed, then please do subscribe to me. And if you have any ideas of your own that you think people might enjoy or could use, then please comment them below. I'd love to hear what you guys do to keep these little ones occupied for 6 weeks. My first summer holiday, she's only in nursery, so she'll be going into reception, so it's my first 6 weeks, so I'm loving it so far. But she's that kid that you can literally give a cardboard box to and it turns into about 10 different things. But I'd still love to hear some of your ideas as well. And let's get into the video. My first tip is to make yourselves a little board game. You could do whatever theme you want around your kids. It could be a Disney theme or galaxy, whatever you want. We have blue and yellow paper, so we did beach and the ocean. And she loved choosing the colours. She loved choosing what things we did. As you can see, we made this a little bit different, so rather than the typical miss or go or go back 2 spaces, we decided to have fun with it. So we did sing the alphabet or 10 star jumps, which I thought was cute because it kind of gets us moving and it's a little bit educational. Obviously you could make this even more challenging if you've got older children, like you could get them to put something in their mouth, like some crisps or a biscuit, and then try and sing the alphabet. So it's a little bit silly and fun, but she absolutely loved this. And then a simple one is just to get a giant box. Obviously we're using an Amazon box here. And we turn this into a vending machine. So you could go all out and paint all this, but we just did this as like a really quick thing one day. So we just listed some prices and some things, and she was obviously the vending machine lady, as she called herself. And a little slot here for coins, a little slot at the bottom to get your snacks or whatever. And she loved this. It was a bit of like a counting practice for her as well. Well, it was to start with. Then, as you can see, she kept asking me for more and more coins. I think in the end, this chocolate muffin was supposed to be £1. Cost me about £4.80. But she really loved doing this. It was a lot of fun. And then another thing to do with the cardboard box, we actually made this for a magazine competition she wanted to enter. It was just a little pizza oven. So she actually painted this completely herself. And she was so incredibly proud, and everyone's come to this pizza oven. We've had Donald Duck, we've had other Disney characters, princesses, Cookie Dough, our dog has been to it. This entertained her for a lot more than I thought it would. And obviously the good thing is if you're painting it, then it kind of has to dry for a day, so it's kind of a 2-day activity to keep them extra entertained. And another one is to don't just use your bath for like a bath time, but let the kids get in there to play, especially if they want to do messy play, or you know they're a bit bored, just stick them in the bath when they haven't got to have a wash, and just let them play with bath fizzers or you know, like bath crayons, all that kind of thing. It can just be really fun, and there's a lot less cleanup because you're not trying to contain the mess into a bowl or on your kitchen table. You know, they've got a whole bath to make a mess with. And with that theory, we needed to clean some of her toys that got a bit sticky, and she just said, I will clean them in the bath. So we filled up the bath, she got in with a bunch of toys and loved it. And it kind of taught her a bit because she was cleaning her own toys, obviously learning to wash herself. But she really enjoyed it because we have bath toys and then we have play toys. And here she was obviously able to use some of the play toys in the bath. So it's just a bit extra fun for her that she doesn't normally get to do. And then another one, if you kind of want to have fun baking but without the mess, is to decorate your own cookies. So we just melted some vegan chocolate, got some cookies and some sprinkles and some icing pens. and we made little challenges. So we made challenges where we had to like do one for each other, so our names. So here I made a J for Jasmine, and she really loved this because it was easy enough that she could just kind of spread the chocolate on, put the sprinkles on. She could do it all herself, and they still tasted delicious afterwards. And obviously there was a lot less cleanup than having to bake. Plus you don't have to worry that they get burned because they came out of a packet. Another one is to just do some crafts. We actually made these for our thank you teacher gifts for both of our nursery teachers. But if you're the sort of parent that isn't really into crafts because, you know, you don't like the glitter, you don't like the glue, which I understand it can go everywhere, then this is a really good one for you guys because it's something that your kids don't often get to do. And I find that when kids are being creative, it tends to keep them occupied for that little bit longer. Plus, you know, we've had warm weather here in England. This is something you could do outside, or just put like a sheet down pen and do really great messy, I think they're called messy mats for like £1 or £2. But it's something that's really cute. You could obviously help out. And what I really like about it is it gives you like little keepsakes from, you know, the summer holidays, which are very slim. And then the next thing is I have shared this on my other activity video, but it's basically to kind of do a search game. We did this before for the alphabet and she had to find all the letters of the alphabet. Now that she's older, she's really good at spelling, so I just hid the letters of 2 words. So here we've got love and moon. And she's had to race around the house, find them, and then match them up. And we've played this game so many times. Obviously, if you've got slightly older children, you could do it with maths or with bigger words. But she's only 4, so I kind of thought 4-letter words were a limit. But she loved this. And then she actually likes to hide them for me and make me find them as well, which I think is really cute. And she gets really excited when she sees that like she's come into the room and I've just hid some letters and she's got words to find. You'd think that she was finding presents or something, but she takes it really seriously, as you can see. And then the next one is back to the bath, and this is to use some jelly bath. That's right, jelly bath, not bath. We were gifted this from Simply Kids, and I didn't think she would like it. She's not very good with like sensory type of things, but she loved this, and honestly even I did. It was actually really relaxing. So you basically just put the sachet in, it turns blue, and then to dissolve it, as you see, you put this one in and it changes colour. When it changes colour to this like purpley colour, you just let it down your sink and it doesn't even clog it up. It's brilliant. Another one is to make your own Play-Doh. So you just need 4 scoops of flour, some salt, some vegetable oil, some water and some food colouring, and it makes your own Play-Doh, which is brilliant. We can make whatever colours we wanted. And again, it's not just getting the Play-Doh out to play, it's the fact that she got to make it. So it takes the process a little longer. There's that bit of pride and just something a bit different. Plus obviously it's non-toxic, and she loved this. I mean, we obviously made a lot of pink, it's her favourite colour, but it was really cool to play with. And we've just kept it. We've put it in a box in the fridge and played with it several more times. Another one is to, if you pop in somewhere, she likes garden centres. So we went along, and as you can see, she's got a piece of paper with colours on. So we just had to find flowers that matched each of the colours on her chart. And we did that. Once we did that, we were able to go to the cafe and get lunch together. And she loved this. She's asked to do it again at all different places. I mean, she wants to do it in Asda and Tesco and Aldi and B&M and all these places. But as you can see, she took this so seriously, and I think it can be a good way of getting things done if you've got to take little ones shopping with you. And then my next one is, I guess you just call this a sellotape rainbow, but you basically get some sellotape, wrap it over a roll of sellotape, colour it in as we did there, and then obviously sheared surface that's blank, as you'll see there, my ceiling. Get your torch on your phone, get it underneath the sellotape like so, and then it will do this on your wall, on your ceiling rather. Now it wasn't really dark when we first did this, so we had to make it darker in the room, but as you can see, you could create all sorts of patterns, and it's actually like really cool and really fun and kept her occupied for a while. Then we started to do like puppets, so we made a plane and we found things to like make trees over it, and we've done this so many more times since. It was a really simple activity. And then another one is to just simply play with your kids. Like if always on the go, or you work full time so you're not often with your kids, just play toys with them. Even if the game doesn't make sense, even if you have to do the same thing over and over and over again and it gets a bit tedious, these are things that they'll remember. Like an hour of your time playing with their toys, the way they want to play with it, can probably be their favourite thing about the whole summer holidays, and can mean just as much to them as a nice family day out did.